Hello and welcome to another episode of Baering the List. My name is Pat Bear, and I rank things. I rank anime things and video game things and wrestling things and pizza toppings, which is the last one I did. I use Tiermaker. They're not a sponsor, but hey, if you want to become a sponsor of Tiermaker, get at me. This is a list that was created. You can see it in the show description below. And when you're looking at the show description, hey, let me know how I'm doing on these videos. If you have suggestions of topics, if you've seen a Tiermaker list you think I should do, if you've got your own ideas, or if you've got thoughts on these Pokemon that I'm about to rank, I'm ranking starter Pokemon from main series. So no Let's Go Eevee, no Let's Go Pikachu, no Yellow Pikachu, or from Pokemon Yellow, I should say. None of that. We're just looking at the three. When you get that three option, when you're playing that main game, and it's like, which one of these do you want? We're looking at those. We're going in chronological order. And I will take into account anime if I have watched this Pokemon in the anime, and I will take into consideration their evolutions, because sometimes the first is just the best, and sometimes, well, we know where it's going to end up, and that will change the ranking. So let's get into it, because we got a bunch of Pokemon to talk about. I mean, look, right off the bat, these are all S rank. All three of these are S rank. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle are all S rank. Look at them. They're great. I do want to point out now, because this is our first time that we're doing this, because this is Gen 1. So we need to take consideration that what might put Bulbasaur into A rank if I wasn't a fan of the anime, if I was only going on the video game, I would say that Venusaur is just a bigger Ivysaur, and there's not a change. It's not the drastic change of Charizard or the cool, weird elements of gun that you're going to get with Blastoise over Wartortle. So it does lose points for that. And then also losing a little points is the anime version of the evolution of Charmeleon, which is just Charmander changing attitude, which I don't love. I didn't love that in the anime, and I don't know if it's super reflective, in the games or whatever, but But they're all still S rank. They're all top tier. They started it all, and also Squirtle Squad. I got to shout out the Squirtle Squad. Okay, so they're great. No problems there. Let's get into our next gen here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to do this. Okay, so yeah, we're not counting Pikachu. I know Pokemon Yellow exists, but we're not dealing with that. Chikorita. I like the Chikorita. In its evolutions, still keeps its playful energy. Is Meganium just a bigger Bayleaf? Yeah, it is. And we just did that in the previous gen. They could have mixed up Chikorita a bit. So that keeps Chikorita in A rank. And of course, since I did not create this, I didn't create the tiers, which is S, A+, A, B, C, D, E. I don't know why there's A+. I don't know. You know what the difference between S and A is. I don't even know if I'm going to be using A+, but I do think that Chikorita is A tier. Cyndaquil. I do think that Typhlosion, by standing up, does make it different from Quilava. I think Cyndaquil's pretty cool, but Cyndaquil is following Charizard, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. So that's B tier. It's just B tier. Totodile, especially in the anime, so much personality. And Crocodile, I think, is cool. I can't remember the name of. I'm looking. I have a list of the names. Feraligatr. Yeah, I think that's A tier. I think it's A tier. Yeah. Not A+ tier, but A tier. Totodile just has so much personality, and it's such a different personality than the other starters that we've seen that I do really enjoy. All right, scrolling down. Okay, we got Trico, Torchic, Mudkip. Trico finally has personality. I mean, Bulbasaur is just stubborn. Trico has some personality. I don't really like his evolutions, so I'm going to put him in B tier. I think his evolutions really hurt him. But I think as a starter, he's a cool starter. I should also say my own personal preferences. I like lots of different kinds of Pokemon. I am partial to fire Pokemon, and my starters are generally fire types. So if you see some fire types higher than you think, it's probably my own personal bias in that I love starting with fire types, and they're my main Pokemon. So, Torchic, look, Blaziken is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Torchic is cute. I like a bird that's not a flying type. I think that's a great combination. And yes, we do have 3 fire Pokemon in a row that evolve into firefighting. And by the time we get to the third one, people are sick of it. But this is the first one. This is like back in the day. We had I want to look typing here. You know, like in most games or the beginning of there, we got to fire flying, and then Mega Charizard is Fire Dragon. I'm not going to get into Megas that much. Don't worry. But Torchic is just cute and fun, great in the anime. That's an S rank. That's an S rank. Because Combuskin, I think is cool, and Blaziken fucking rules. I mean, it's Blaziken. Top tier. Mudkip. A rank. Mudkip, yeah. Yeah, A rank, yeah. Swampert, I think, is pretty cool. Marshstop, I think, is a good. It's a good evolution. No, you know what? B. I'm going with B. All right. Turdwig, Grottle. Torterra is just a better Venusaur because at least it's a turtle. It's got a turtle element to it. But like, look, the best thing Turtwig has going for it is that the fact that the plant's growth increases as it gets going, but also it's just a turtle with a weird shell, like C rank. Its first form is just like the hint that it's a plant type. Like, yeah, by looking at it, oh, that's a plant type, but like, you might think it's like plant poison. It could be plant normal, like, or grass and stuff like. You know what I mean? I do like that it becomes grass ground, but I don't like it that much. It just never really appealed to me. Now, Chimchar, Infernape. I might like Infernape a little bit more than Blaziken, and Blaziken's one of my favorite Pokemon. Infernape is a great ending Pokemon. I think its colors look so good. I think it's a great fighting Pokemon. I love the idea of fire Pokemon in the larger thing. Like, there's obviously a lot of Pokemon in the mythos that take their inspiration from folklore, Japanese folklore in particular. And I think that Chimchar and Monferno and Infernape are just great evolutions. We will see a monkey later. This is the better monkey. A rank. Okay. Piplup. Piplup on its own. If Piplup didn't evolve, we're talking C tier. You belong there with your grass friend. But Piplup becomes a bigger and better penguin. I love penguins. And then it becomes an emperor penguin. It's got a little tie. Because, look, I'm looking up Empleon. I'm just going to go look at this Pokemon because I haven't. I'm going to make the photo bigger. It's also the closest thing we get to like a mech type because it's just got a cool crown. Because there are mech types in board Pokemon, but not in starters. Yeah, so Pinup gets to A rank because of how rad. You know what? A plus. You're not S rank. You're A plus. We're gonna go with that. All right. Snivy, Servile. Snivy is just a worse Trico. So, look, this might be kind of obvious. I don't love grass type Pokemon, and Snivy is just shittier Trico. So, T-Pig. All right, so T-Pig, Pignite, Emboar. Look, Emboar rules. I love Emboar the same reason I love Infernape and Blaziken. We are now in our third firefighting, second and third evolutions. People are sick of this shit. I get it. But it rules. A plus. A plus. And then Ocelot. I like its third evolution being bipedal because it's or four-legged version. I think it's kind of cool. I like its shell. It just never really did anything for me. It's weird. It's a weird Pokemon in that generation. It's cute. I'll go with B. It's the best I can do. All right, and then Chespin, Fennekin, and Fruki. Chespin. So here's the thing. Chespin is just cosplaying as a grass-type Pokemon. That's just a hat. And then he puts on a Kigurumi, and then he puts on, like, the metaphor, like a mech, like an exoskeleton. This is our first D rank. I think Chespin's cute, but, like, that's a normal Pokemon. That's a normal Pokemon that can learn grass moves. That's not a grass type. It doesn't feel like a grass type. Fennekin. Fire. Third evolution. Fire Psychic. It's a fire wizard. It's great. I do think that I had to look up Brexin because I could not remember what its middle evolution was. It's not great. Fire. Also, Pokemon already has a Firefox. So that's where I was like, meh, you already have Ninetales. Ninetales is pretty much all you need and is a better fire Pokemon. So that makes you B rank. I think the idea of firefighting going to Fire Psychic was a good call. And then Froakie. So here's the thing. Froakie on its own, great. Little glasses, very fun. Froakie's second one, okay, getting a little specialized, seeing what's going on there. And then Greninja is one of my favorite Pokemons. Water Dark, what a weird type combination. It's a ninja. It's a Pokemon ninja. That's S rank. That's S rank. Froakie doesn't fit there. But what Froakie becomes, come on. Greninja. One of the all-time best final evolutions of a starter. Okay, Rowlet. Rowlet's interesting. Rowlet, I love, well, first of all, Rowlet is round. Just a round, grass-flying type. And it is a starter Pokemon bird that flies. Our S-rank Firebird didn't fly. This one flies. It's flying type. It's a dual type. And then grows up, becomes like a cool teen, hangs out, what's up, and then becomes an archer and a ghost. I don't know why. I don't know why I became a grass ghost. Rowlet, S rank. You're awesome. Litten. A plus rank, maybe? Yeah, I think I'm going to go A plus rank with Litten. So, at this point, I kind of don't need my third evolution of a fire type to be a fighter. Now, you're right. It's fire dark type, but Incineroar is a professional wrestler. And I love that. I love this professional wrestler. But even though it's a dark type, it's still a fighting type. Its moves are great. Also, like, Torracat is just bigger Litten, and I would like to see a little bit more of a change there, somewhere farther in between. It's like there's another step before it becomes Incineroar. Incineroar is a great name. So A plus rank. Popplio. I don't like Popplio. I don't like what Popplio becomes, but I'm putting Popplio at B rank because I don't want to hear. Don't comment below if you think that Popplio is S rank. If you think I should be putting, because like I am being generous by putting Popplio as a B tier. Popplio, I am trying to head off the fight that I am going to have about Popplio. Water fairy type. Get out of here. We just had a water dark type. This is the follow-up to Greninja. No. Also, clowns are awful, and I hate them. So, there you go. All right, so here's the tier. Look, I haven't played Sword and Shield. I'm going off images, watching Let's Plays. I don't have personal experience with this. So, Grookey. Grookey's tough because I don't think Grass Monkey is interesting at all. And I don't think it becomes anything interesting. I think the name Thwacky is a good name. Yeah, I don't like it. As you can tell, as I said earlier, we got one A rank grass type, and we got one S rank grass type, and then a B, and then a bunch of C's that are D. Okay, so Score Bunny. So here's the thing about Score Bunny. What might have been. When you look at Score Bunny, and when you look at Cinderace, those Pokemon make sense. Those evolutions make sense. You've got your outdoors. I got a patch. I like to play. I'm fun. I'm a rabbit that runs around on two legs. I run for fun. I like track. I'll play any sport. What are we playing? You end up with Cinderace, which is like I play football. I don't play soccer. I play football. And I will make fireballs out of the things I kick. Yes. Do I do track and field to keep in shape? Yes, I do. Am I interested in cycling? Yes, I am. I would love to do that, maybe. As to just keep fit. But then Raboot, the middle, is a ninja. It put in a track jacket. It's just a weird misstep. It's what makes Score Bunny an A instead of an A plus or an S rank. Is that Raboot, I was like, oh, cool. So it's just like I'm playing outside. Now I'm learning parkour, and then I'm a ninja. But Cinderace is just a soccer player, and I don't understand Reboot or Rabbit. Raboot? Raboot is like the weird teen phase where you got really into Naruto, I guess. And then Sobble. Man, what the fuck? Sobble's having a tough teen time, too. Because Sobble's like, I'm a baby, and I'm crying all the time. Drizzle's like, I shop at Hot Topic. And Inteleon is, I am very cool, and I am hitting on my friends' younger siblings. Oh, yes, I'm genderqueer, and I'm into whatever. But they definitely are impressionable youth. Until I would never let my Sobble evolve. I'd be like, no, thank you. Sobble is like a really fun idea, and then they're just like, well, we can't keep going with this. Yeah, you're a B. Yeah, you're a B. Sobble, you pull up so high, and then your evolutions pull you down. And that's it. I'm going to look at it again. I'm going to see if there's anything I want to change. I'm looking at it right now. I think everything kind of fits where it should be. Fruki, I am also surprised. I thought Fruki was going to be A rank, but as I'm talking about it, sometimes my mind gets changed. And, you look at it after the fact. Do I want to move Oswald down? Yeah, okay. I'm going to double check my notes. Oshawott. What's your middle? What's Duet look? I'm looking at what Duet looks like. I like Duet's whiskers, and it's whiskers, and it's mean mug. I don't mind Duet's mean mug. The disciplined Pokemon. I don't hate Duet. No, I'm going to keep it where it is because I think your final evolution is cool. I was thinking you might be C tier, but no, I'm keeping you in B tier. And that's going to do it. So in the comments below, tell me where I went wrong. Tell me about all of the fun you had with your grass Pokemon and how I am biased against grass Pokemon. Tell me about how you think the Chespin rules and I am a goof. I don't think I am. I think I got this right. I think I nailed it. But let me know. And like I said, if you have any ideas for Pokemon, or not Pokemon, but for tiers, for rankings that you'd like me to do, if you have an idea, if you've seen one on Tiermaker, and you're like, oh, you should do this one, let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you on the next Baering the List. And, yeah, goodbye.